CJ, Shanita, Free Spirit Gypsy, Nito, Beauty and Beast Mode. I don't freaking know. Like, whatever alias I have obtained throughout the span of social media, you know me as one of them. So this is just a video to kind of put life into perspective for a lot of people. So a little tidbit about me. I have always struggled with a low self-esteem, low confidence. I suffered with depression. Most of my life, I think my self-esteem was much worse when I was younger, but for the most part, like I feel like I've gotten better. I'm growing up, but I know when I was younger, I didn't like certain things. I didn't embrace things like my curls. I didn't embrace my curves. Like, I hated my curves. I thought I was big. I was like 120 pounds and I still thought I was big. It's ridiculous. I hated my curls, my big, beautiful curls. I hated them. It literally took me till I was 24 to love my curls. Like, it's so ridiculous. And like I said, I didn't appreciate my curves. No matter how bomb somebody told me I looked, I did not appreciate it. For the longest time, I felt like my breasts were too big. I got to a point to where my butt got bigger, so I felt like, oh yes, they're finally evening out. But then for some apparent reason, I found that was too big. And I just, my body in general, I did not appreciate it. And it wasn't until I had no choice but to lose my breasts because of breast cancer. I was diagnosed at the tender age of 27. I turned 28. I had my mastectomy, had my breast removed, turned 28, and spent my 28th year hating my body some more. I then turned, I then turned, at 28, I was told that I now not only, so at 27 I was diagnosed with stage 3 triple negative breast cancer. It's actually one of the most aggressive breast cancers you could possibly have. It's only in 20%, it's only 20% of cases, and mostly in young African American and Latina women. So growing up, hated my body, hated my curves, thought my breasts were too big, and then God said, here's a challenge for you. Now you don't have any. And it wasn't, and I didn't say that to be mean, but I'm just saying, God, or not God, but life threw me this curveball and basically, took away the one, one of the things that I did not appreciate about myself. I'm barely learning at 30 how to love myself. It's taken God to not just change my physical appearance, but it took Him putting me in a position where my days are more than likely numbered. My biggest fear was, being too fat, not being good looking enough, not aging like fine wine, and not having enough money. And then this happened. And then my biggest fear became never being able to be a mom again. Never being able to hug the crazy kid I call my seedling. Never being able to see him graduate college or high school. Never being able to see him flourish in piano. Never being able to have him come in my room and ask me, Mom, can I still sleep with you? Because your bed's really comfortable. Never being able to have him crack a joke because he has my sense of humor. My biggest fear became never being able to raise my son My son is my best friend, and I love him to death. And I, at 27, was put in a position to where my days are now numbered. How many? I don't know. How many years? I don't know. I know medicine is constantly changing, and I hold on to that hope. But I was now put in a position where I know that there is a really huge chance I won't live to see 40. I don't even know if I'll live to see 35. And I don't have the heart, because he thinks I'm fine, to tell him that I might not be there in a couple of years. That I might not be here to keep pushing him in soccer and piano. That I might not be here to make him deals that if he keeps his straight A's, he can do whatever. And so I am taking every waking moment I can to still be his mom and still be consistent with that, but also take those times where, hey, you don't want to go to school today? Let's stay in bed and watch cartoons. Let's go have ice cream and pizza. Let's go to New York because we've never been, and who cares how much it costs? Who cares? I'm trying to take these opportunities to take life by the horns, because I never knew I'd be in a position to where I wouldn't know whether or not I'd be here next year. I said that to say this. Appreciate everything that you have. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but love your loved ones. You know, hug them tightly. You want to focus on saving money, that's great, but just remember, it's not going to mean anything if you are not here to spend it. Pull them out of school sometimes. Be a rebel. Teach them how to have fun and enjoy, and just love them unconditionally, because you never know when life is going to change and take all of that away from you. I met some pretty amazing women. What happened?
Forgot my towel.
Hurry up.
No, you're not about to.
Hurry up.
Alright.
Get it. Run. 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 I don't want to see your nakedness.
Ow!
Never be able to do that. So literally, I know it's cliche, please live every day like it is your last. Take advantage. Love the people who are there. And just be appreciative of not just your life, but of who you are. Because little did I know, I was gorgeous. I just never knew it. And while I wish I could take those days back, I can't. I'm just going to continue to go. I want to say thank you to my loved ones, my prayer warriors who have continued to pray for me. Everybody knows I'm no evidence of disease right now, thank God, and I just pray that it stays that way. And thank you to my family and friends for always being there, and just enjoy life, guys. You literally never know when it's just gonna, just like that.